Hi guys, Tash and Michael here from Specific Property. We're having a chat about all things property as usual. And we're actually having a little 4-part series on this particular topic because we thought it was a big one to sort of debunk in just a 10-minute video. So the theory of buy where you can afford and rent where you want to live.
Yes.
Essentially.
Yeah.
To start with, the first sort of point on that was, I guess, specific property and our personal opinion on it. Take it away.
Wow, it's a big topic, Tash. So I think whilst I have my opinion might be different to your opinion. So I guess that's the first thing that I want to say. In some ways, it's almost a personal preference.
Yeah.
As to each individual will have their own set of requirements that they're hoping to achieve, and the reality is that people will buy for different reasons. Some people will buy because they want the security of knowing that they own the property where they live and not to be able to be turfed out by a landlord that wants to sell the property or move back into the property or whatever. Other people will be quite happy to rent a property in a location that potentially suits them more because of access to amenity or job or transport or whatever it might be, and to buy a property in another area where it might suit them in terms of affordability, as you say. So the reality is that I think it's really very, very much a personal decision. From a financial perspective, it probably makes more sense because most people, I think, will want to live in more affluent suburbs closer to the centre of the city.
I definitely do. Yeah.
And often that puts the price point of the type of property they want in that area out of their reach.
Yeah.
So I think that often, from a purely financial perspective, it makes more sense to rent in an area that you want to live in, because it might be priced out of your capacity level, and then to buy somewhere that is in a more affordable area. And what that typically means is that you end up buying a property that is larger or better within a different area, and we find that a better property or a better quality property generally performs better than a cheaper property in a better area.
Yeah, right. I guess like you said, it's definitely a personal thing, and I guess at each stage of someone's life that's going to change of what their priorities are, what their preferences are.
Yeah.
And it is like being, I love Melbourne, and I would like to reside here for a long time, but it's also based on being able to go, okay, I love Fitzroy, but living in Fitzroy and Collingwood and those areas also comes with a higher price tag. So what's the feasibility of that? And then stepping into the market, if that's something that I want to do in the next period of time, what does that then look like? So, I think it's safe to say, and I think that anyone who tells you otherwise, not that they're fibbing, but it's definitely a personal opinion and based on where you're at and sort of, I guess as well, like your financial position as well.
Yeah. Like you don't want to create a position where you're stressed or overstretched because you've gone to such an extent to live in a certain area that it's creating issues in other parts of your life.
Of course, yeah.
So I think like we're sitting here having a chat in Middle Park in Melbourne, which is one of Melbourne's really blue chip suburbs, and it's an area that I'd love to live in. But for my current position and how many children I have and all of those sort of things, to have a property here that would be large enough to accommodate us comfortably is out of my reach right now.
Yeah.
So we had to make a decision based on our circumstances whether we wanted to rent here and live or to buy somewhere else and have the security of that purchase.
Yeah. Well, that was the first part of that question. We'll release a video in the following week of our next, I guess, episode or episode of the series. But thanks again for watching. Again, Michael and Tash from Specific Property. You can find us on LinkedIn, Facebook and Instagram. And we'll be talking to you soon.
See you later.
Thanks.